Ja, einen wunderschönen guten Tag. Herzlich willkommen zu unserer Sondersendung. Wir haben einen großartigen Gast, nämlich Jared Leto von 30 Seconds to Mars. Jared, nice to have you here.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Jared, we want to talk about the new album, about America, but you also want to talk about politics a little, about Trump, about yourself, about your style, about your Oscar. But mostly we want to talk about music. And this is what we do here in our radio station. So in these times, everything is going digital. Why do you think radio is still very important?
I think radio is really special. I mean, I guess you have to look back at history a bit. You know, when the radio came out, I'm sure there were a lot of people who thought that no one would ever read a book again. And when the television came out, there were probably a lot of people who think, oh, we're never going to listen to the radio very much anymore. And I think technology continues to introduce new mediums, ways for people to consume information. But what I think is really special about radio is, especially from the artist's point of view, is it's ubiquitous, and it's also a way to get to know a song that's quite unlike any other way. You know, radio can become a part of your life, whether you're sitting in a friend's car, if you're walking through the supermarket, if you're at home, or someone wants to, have background music. You can start to hear a song in many different places, and you may not even like the song at first. You may not even like the song for a year or two. But when you hear that song again, it brings you back to a part of your life, and you realize that it's become a fabric of your life and part of the story of your life. And I think that radio is really special that way. It also provides an ability for all of us to feel connected. So when you turn on the radio in the car, you're part of a conversation, and I like that a lot.
Also sagt gerade, Radio ist deshalb sehr wichtig, weil man überall einen Song mitbekommen kann. Egal ob im Supermarkt, im Auto oder zu Hause. Man kann überall diese Musik mitbekommen und quasi sie auch kennenlernen. Und das ist ihm ganz besonders wichtig. Und deshalb kann jeder Song, den man übers Radio hört, irgendwann auch wieder Teil des eigenen Lebens werden. Did you get anything what I just said?
Ja.
Ja? Can you speak German a little?
Ja.
Ja? More than ja? No. Great, that's good. Jared, we want to talk about your new album. Wir wollen über das neue Album America sprechen. Zum allerersten Mal Nummer 1 in Deutschland. It's the first time you had a number 1 in Germany. Did you expect that this album is going to be so good?
No, I didn't. I didn't expect it at all. And, we didn't expect this incredible journey that we've had in Germany. Really, it started about 2007, 2008, around then, when we started to come more often to Germany, and now it's become such an important place for us. When we come to Germany, we feel very much at home, and we love it here. I think we've played, maybe 25 different cities in Germany, which is a lot for an American band. And even this year, I think we played a dozen different cities already, and we absolutely love it. I don't think we ever expected the success that we've had here, and it's really special. We don't take it for granted. We have a lot of gratitude. We're very, very thankful for it.
Also sagt, dass damit nicht gerechnet hat, dass das Album so einschlagen würde. Generell lieben die Leute in Deutschland seine Band, und das findet er natürlich auch großartig, freut sich darüber sehr, hätte das niemals gedacht. Wir sind gespannt, warum dieses Album so gut geworden ist. Jared, why do you think this album is very, very good?
Well, this album's important to my brother and I for a number of reasons. It's our 5th album, which we never expected to be making a 5th album. It's called America, which is pretty intense, heavy, pretty loaded title. But it's a very important album because we spent 5 years of our lives working on it as well. But it's an album about the times that we're living in. And it's an album not just about America, the country, but about the idea. And really that idea extends to the world. It asks big questions like, who are we? What type of people do we want to be? What type of future do we want to build for ourselves? But it's also a really personal album as well. And it was an incredible journey to make it.
Also er sagt, es ist ein ganz besonderes Album für ihn und seinen Bruder Shannon, weil sie eben 5 Jahre daran gearbeitet haben und weil sie eben auch gesagt haben, wir nennen das Amerika, was für uns ja auch, wenn man in Amerika wohnt, relativ krasser Name ist. Da ist ja auch eine Menge Druck mit verbunden. Und deshalb sind sie froh, dass es jetzt wirklich auch so gut ist. Und es geht daran sehr viel um Politik. Jared, America is very political. Do you want to wake up the people a little and say hello? Do you see what is happening here in America, or what was your intention?
Oh, wait 1 second. I think he got your napkin.
Thank you.
That's professional.
That's right, courtesy.
Okay.
Like that is in the TV too.
Yes.
Okay, wir fangen nochmal an, ne? Foo Fighters mit Learning to Fly. Jared Leto ist bei uns und wir reden weiter über das neue Album über America. Das ist sehr politisch. Da wollen wir jetzt natürlich mal wissen, warum hat er das gemacht, Jared? America is very political. What do you want to wake up the people and say hello? Do you see what is happening here, or what was your intention?
Well, I think we made an album that was, yes, political, but also social and incredibly personal too. It's a fascinating time to be an artist. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to examine, a lot to debate. And it's a really important time that we're living in. For so many people, not just in America, but around the world, it's a time of instability and uncertainty, politically and in other ways. So we took this opportunity to make an album about who we are, the times that we're living in, and we're really proud of it.
Also er sagt, es sind sehr instabile und sehr unsichere Zeiten, gerade politisch. Und deshalb haben sie gesagt, da muss man eben jetzt, wenn man Künstler ist, auch draufgehen. Und da muss man da eben auch sagen, worum es gerade geht. Und die Leute eben auch ein bisschen aufwecken und ihnen zeigen, was gerade passiert. Wenn ich jetzt Donald Trump wäre, was würde er zu mir sagen? If I were Donald Trump right now, what would you say to me?
What would I say to you? It's a question I've asked other people many times. Throughout the making of the documentary that we have coming out pretty soon. We shot a film all over the country in America, in every state in the country, all 50 states in America on a single day, July 4th, which is our Independence Day. But we had cameras rolling and we created a portrait of our country. We also followed Donald Trump for the day. It's I hope it'll be out in a few months, but there are a lot of questions that I would ask.
Like what?
What are you thinking? What do you think? No, man. I mean, I think he's it's. But I'm just not sure that, just out of personal interest, it would be, I'd be curious to hear his thoughts and to hear him explain some of his choices and decisions. But I don't have a great desire to do that. I mean, I think we kind of know a lot of what he's thinking. It's unique. He's unique as a president because he tells the world what he's thinking and feeling all the time. So I'm not sure that there are a lot of unanswered questions from my point of view, for me personally. But I'm sure it would be interesting.
Also er sagt, wenn er eine Frage an Donald Trump stellen würde, dann wäre das, was denkst du dir eigentlich? Insgesamt sagt er aber auch, es ist eben ein ganz besonderer Präsident, weil man eigentlich alle seine Gedanken plötzlich kennt. Das war vorher nie so. Er teilt uns ja alles mit und das ist irgendwie Wahnsinn und verrückt. Und er hat eine Dokumentation gemacht zum Independence Day am 4. Juli in den USA, wo sie in allen Bundesstaaten waren und die Leute eben genau das gefragt haben und auch tatsächlich Donald Trump gefolgt sind und die wird demnächst ebenfalls auf den Markt kommen. Ich habe gehört, er soll auch ein ganz guter Imitator sein. I've heard you're really good Trump imitator. Is that correct?
Me?
Yes?
No, false information.
Okay, good.
It's called fake news.
Ja, ja, great, alles klar. Ich glaube, das brauche ich nicht zu übersetzen, das haben Sie verstanden. Dann hören wir uns jetzt noch eine Runde 30 Seconds to Mars an und dann lernen wir die Stilikone Jared Leto ein bisschen besser kennen. Was heißt sein neuestes Tattoo? Wofür steht es überhaupt? Und was ist ein überzeugter Veganer zum Frühstück? 30 Seconds to Mars, here's Walk on Water. Great, okay. How we doing so far?
Great.
Nice. Next thing, we go to get you to know a little more. Is that right? Okay. Ich wünsche einen wunderschönen Mittwochnachmittag mit unserem Ehrengast in dieser Stunde. Jared Leto von 30 Seconds to Mars is here. Jared, nice to have you here again. Hello.
Thanks, man.
We want to get to know you a little better. What's your newest tattoo and what does it stand for?
My newest tattoo, I think it's on my back. You know, I tend to get tattoos in places that you can't see very much because when I make films, you have to put makeup on your tattoos and it takes a long time. So if you start getting tattoos that are really, visible, you can put a shirt on and cover most of my tattoos. But it's just a pain in the ass to sit in the makeup chair for an extra hour to get your tattoos covered. Yeah. So that's slowed me down quite a bit with the tattoos. No facial tattoos or neck tattoos because of that reason.
Okay, er sagt also, seine Tattoos sind meistens an Stellen, die man nicht wirklich sehen kann, weil wenn er einen Film dreht, muss er die alle komplett covern. Das heißt, da sitzt er eine Stunde extra für jedes Tattoo bei der Make-up und das macht ihn fertig und deshalb hat er tatsächlich jetzt nicht mehr ganz so viele Tattoos gemacht. Jared, I got some little personal questions for you because you're, let's face it, an interesting and inspirational guy. You ready?
I'm ready.
You're a vegan, right?
No. I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
Not anymore.
Okay, why not?
Because I don't follow, I just don't want to be categorized with any kind of labels. Uh-huh. So because I find people just get too annoying.
All right.
So yes, I eat mostly plant-based diet all the time, and I back a lot of that thinking. But I don't subscribe to any group like that anymore.
Okay, also er sagt, er ist kein Veganer mehr, weil er eben keine Lust hat, kategorisiert zu werden, in irgendeine Schublade gesteckt zu werden. Er möchte sich hauptsächlich gesund ernähren und wie das dann Ganze genannt ist, das ist auch egal. Nächste Frage. What's the first thing you look up on your smartphone in the morning?
I usually look up, I try not to use my phone in the morning. And that's a big one, I think, for mental health, is to honestly to not check the phone for a little while in the morning and maybe do some physical activity or do some meditation to just start the day on the right foot. So I recommend that highly.
Okay, also er sagt, er versucht morgens gar nicht auf sein Smartphone zu gucken, weil das einfach gar nicht gut ist für den Körper, sondern vielleicht erstmal ein bisschen Sport zu machen, meditieren, erstmal reinkommen in den Tag und nicht gleich mit dem ersten Blick aufs Smartphone gleich wieder voll in die Welt einzusteigen. Where do you keep your Oscar?
I don't know where it is right now, to be honest. I had it in my kitchen.
Uh-huh. Where exactly?
And then I moved.
All right.
So it got packed up, and I guess it's in storage or something. I don't know.
Also
I should probably find it.
Maybe, ja. Also er hat gesagt, er hatte seinen Oscar eigentlich in der Küche stehen und dann ist er aber umgezogen und jetzt weiß er nicht, wo er ist. Und weil er ihn nicht finden kann, ist er ziemlich sicher.
But the first night when I got the Oscar, I remember it was at the parties after I won, and you pass it around, people are looking at it at the party. At 1 minute, it just disappeared, and you're like, well, I guess I'll get it back at some point. It goes around the room.
And did you?
Yeah, I got it back.
Okay.
It was all scratched up, too, by the end of the night. But I heard this year, this last Oscars, people like, hey, they take pictures with it? People pass it around. there was a guy that walked out with somebody's, Frances McDormand's
Yeah.
Oscar, like
Right.
stole her Oscar. He got arrested for it too.
Nice.
Is that crazy?
Also, er sagt, er hat auch damals bei den Oscars seinen rumgezeigt und hat ihn dann total zerkratzt wiedergekriegt. Und jetzt weiß er nicht, wo er ist. Wahrscheinlich in einem Lagerraum. Und er sollte ihn eigentlich mal finden gehen. Aber er ist froh, dass es ihm nicht so gegangen ist wie dieses Jahr. Weil da ist tatsächlich ein Oscar rumgezeigt worden. Und dann ist einer damit direkt abgehauen und wurde dafür auch in den Knast gesteckt. Da hatte er Glück gehabt, dass das ihm nicht passiert ist. So, you're a style icon. Do you have some kind of advice for me, except stop sweating?
Yeah, always match the chair you're sitting on.
This is good for me. I'm blue and the chair's orange.
Yeah, you're not matching.
Ah, okay. So I have to wear orange?
Yeah,
So, okay. Great.
orange or red.
Or red.
No, I don't have any advice. I my fashion advice is just to not, just don't give a shit. You do whatever you want to do, and just be comfortable.
Auch das braucht man eigentlich nicht zu übersetzen. Er sagt, mach einfach, wo man sich wohlfühlt, und don't give a shit hat, glaube ich, auch jeder verstanden. Today you're on stage in Hanover. Our super fan, Natalie, is standing right next to you for one song. What can she expect from that?
Does she know yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's excited like hell.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of people there, so it should be pretty exciting, pretty spontaneous too, and I hope unforgettable and a lot of fun. It's always loved to bring people on the stage. Yeah, I have a chance to see the experience or feel the experience or have the experience through their eyes, through their perspective for a moment. And it's always a really fun part of a show when we do something like that. But tonight is going to be awesome.
Also er sagt, sie kann sich auf richtig was freuen. Es werden jede Menge Leute da sein. Er wird da sein, er wird sie auch ein bisschen an die Hand nehmen. Und er selber findet das super, wenn die Leute mit ihm auf der Bühne stehen und quasi dieses ganze Konzert nochmal durch ihre aufgeregten Augen zu sehen. Das ist für ihn was ganz Besonderes. Last thing. You said on stage that you will shave your beard while touring. How are the chances that you do it today?
To shave the beard.
Yeah, you said that you will do it. You will beard
To
down.
leave my beard hair in your city seems disrespectful.
I could help you if you like.
Is that brand new or used?
This is brand new.
Okay,
We bought it just
checking.
Just for today.
You always want to use a new trimmer,
Yeah, it is.
not an old one.
I swear.
There you go. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll take that with me and do a little grooming before the show. We'll see. But I did. You know what? Nobody notices. I cut my beard off. It was so long.
Yeah, we know.
You know.
Yeah, we
Okay.
noticed that.
Okay, but nobody notices. It seems like I keep cutting more and more and more.
So you want to have it?
Yeah, I think maybe
Here.
I'll go for a little bit
Yeah.
of a bushwhack tonight.
Okay, we're very we were looking forward to see you on the stage today
Great.
with less beard. Yeah. This is how it works. Nice. Okay, Jared Leto wird sich eventuell den Bart abrasieren heute Abend für die Show. Wir achten alle auf die Länge und sind sehr froh, dass er bei uns gewesen ist. Jared Leto, thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
being with us.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Radio 21. Bester Rock and Pop.